Boomhauer 69 here. In today's video, Boomhauer is going to talk about this right here, the Dewalt task light DCL077 task light. This simply is a 2000 lumens task light. One of the things right off the bat I like about it is you can use any universal tripod stand and it will work perfect. Matter of fact, I bought off from Amazon from some other company a aluminum tripod stand, and that works super, and I'll be actually using that tripod in this video to show this light. But this is what I like about it is I like the adjustable handle it has. I like how nice and big the handle is. It's perfect for someone with big hands. You can easily carry this around. This is the battery I'll be using, but you can use any of the Dewalt batteries. Right there it says the ones you can use. And this is the battery I'll be using for testing purposes. This has 3 settings. Its maximum brightness setting is 2000 lumens, and then it has 2 other brightness settings. I will show you. Warning, bright light. 2000 lumen max, medium, low, and then off. And I like how on the bottom it's got nice feet grippers so you can set it on a table. You can adjust the head of this light however you want to for whatever your needs are. You can adjust it like this, have it like this. You can even, when you have it on a tripod, have it like this and stuff. It's all around a good light and stuff. Now, let me show you this light in the dark and talk more about it. Now, here's what it looks like with just the Dewalt light on in 2000 lumens brightness. This is what the maximum brightness would look like in a dark garage. Reason why I choose my garage for testing lights out, because this is the darkest room in my house. But I can see perfectly fine in my garage where I would have no problems. I'm looking for whatever I would simply need to find. I can see perfectly fine. I don't gotta worry about tripping in this messy garage, tripping over anything in this messy garage. So I would be able to find what I need to do to look for something if I need a tool, or to even simply start my gas generator, or whatever the case may be, I'd be able to do it. Now let me show you what it looks like in the medium setting. Now here's what it looks like on medium. I can still see perfectly fine. I'm still not going to be a trip hazard. Matter of fact, right here where I'm standing, I have a wagon here, a little lawn cart with a handle on it, and I can see the handle perfectly fine where I won't trip over it. And I can see perfectly fine. Now, obviously, this little space over here, I won't be able to see unless I adjusted the light over in this corner. There's a little cubby, but I can see perfectly fine in this garage, even on the medium setting, with no problem at all. This is what I look like with the medium setting on. Now I'll show you the lowest brightness setting it has. Now here's what the lowest setting, the dimmest, brightest setting on the Dewalt task light would look like in this dark garage. Now it's obviously a lot more darker, where if I had this on the lowest setting, I would, over towards the back where I have my lawnmowers and certain items, if I had to go back there and I had this on the lowest setting, I would need possibly another little flashlight to see. But I can still see pretty fine. No problems whatsoever. I can still see over here and see what I need to do. and have no problems whatsoever with needing to find whatever I would need to find and stuff. So this is what I look like in the full 2000 lumens and that Dewalt task light on a tripod and stuff. I like how the handle is. It's got a nice good grip handle on it, where if you got big hands, you'd have no problem gripping it and carrying the task light around with you. I like how the light head is adjustable, so you can adjust it for whatever angle you need to. Like me, I'm going to be using this with that tripod I showed you, which I want to warn you, the tripod is not a Dewalt product. It's a whole different brand. It's a cheap aluminum, it's a basic aluminum one I bought off of Amazon. I want to warn you about that the tripod is sold separately and is not a Dewalt brand tripod, just a light. But yeah, the task light, I would use it with the tripod, set it up in my living room, adjust the head where it would spread out the lighting nice and evenly, where my living room would be getting the maximum brightness, where it would bright up the room fairly decent and good. Like even this little corner space here I am standing in, it is, I can see everything. Like if it was the winter time and I had to get out my kerosene heater to simply do whatever I needed to do with that, to fire it up to keep warm and stuff, I could do that with no problems whatsoever. But yeah, it's all in all a good light. I like how you can use any of the 12 volt Dewalt batteries and 20 volt max batteries, or 12 volt Dewalt batteries. Basically all the Dewalt batteries will work for it, from my understanding, basically. And all the Dewalt batteries I have, practically every single one I have used on that has worked so far. I think the only ones that won't work with that task light are like the ones that are like only 2 amp hour or whatever, the really low dim ones that I think are a little more hard to find. But most of the normal common Dewalt batteries you'd have no problem using with this task light and stuff. And most of my batteries are either the 5 amp hour or the 6 amp hour or the 4 amp hour. I do have a few 12 volts, but a lot of mine are the 20 volt ones and stuff, and I've had no problems with this light. Running on battery at maximum. The batteries ran a long time, where I had plenty of time to do what I need to do with one battery and stuff. Usually, since it's super bright, I put it on the lowest brightness setting when in a power outage situation in my living room. I'll put it on the lowest brightness setting, and I'll have no problems with using one battery, and it will last me a long time, because to me, 2000 lumens brightness with this light in my living room is a little too much. I would only use the maximum brightness setting if I was obviously socializing, had a bunch of friends over or something and stuff. Maybe I would use the maximum brightness setting, but I usually just put it for myself on the lowest setting when I have it set up. But for camera purposes, I got it on the maximum 2000 setting. And all in all, it's been a great light. The task lights work super wonderful. I have no complaints about it. I would suggest, if you're already got Dewalt tools and Dewalt batteries, to go out and buy you this light. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for it, because I know you can get it on Amazon. I know you can go to any Lowe's, Home Depot. I think this one was actually bought in that Home Depot in the Dewalt section, but most of the stores that carry Dewalt tools and stuff, you'd be able to probably find this light and stuff. And I like how you can use it on a tripod mount, and that way you can have the lighting up higher, so it, you get your maximum out of your light and stuff. And I really like that. I like how you can just set it on a table or set it on the ground, whatever the case may be. It's for me anyways, it's very useful and versatile and stuff, and that's why I really enjoy using it, and I have no complaints. 2 thumbs up and a full 5 stars. You know, I really like that Dewalt light. You know, it's perfect for stuff. Now, obviously, being that it's a bigger light and stuff, carrying it around like at night, maybe, you know, you hear a noise outdoors and you need to, you know, try to spot something or whatever the case may be and stuff. It can be a little bulky, where if I was going to be checking something out at night, I would always use this Dewalt light here as a flashlight more, but just as a stationary kind of light for me, I just use it more as a stationary light. Yes, I can carry it around with no problems and stuff, but I don't necessarily use this one too much as a flashlight. This is more my go-to Dewalt flashlight, but all in all, I'm very satisfied with this light. I don't have no complaints or anything negative about it. I like how the head is adjustable. You can use it on a tripod, and it's for power outage needs. That's what I use it for a lot. My brother, who works for a construction company as a drafter, he's even took this out on the job sites when he needed to, where there was no electricity, and and his fellow co-workers, they really liked it and thought it was a good light and stuff. Matter of fact, my childhood friend, who was an actual carpenter, he even uses DeWalt lights and stuff, and he's been satisfied, I know, with DeWalt tools and stuff, in case, you know, DeWalt's watching this and stuff. But I really had good luck with this. I think DeWalt has been making made a good product here with this light and stuff, you know. I say it's pretty good. It's so far the only like, as far as like tool line lights and stuff, I never tried any Milwaukee lights or any of the other Ryobis or any of the other brands, because since I have a bunch of DeWalt tools and been satisfied with DeWalt tools and stuff, that's why I went with the DeWalt light, because I have so many batteries for it. To me, it just makes more sense. So yeah, I'm going to say 2 thumbs up, full 5 stars on this. And so if you like this sort of content, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked it, thumbs down. If you didn't like it, did you think this video was super helpful, or is there something you want to mention or not mention, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, comment your thoughts below. Love to hear from you. Yeah, and hope you all have a good day. And thank you for watching Boomhauer69's YouTube channel.